look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series. So essentially, that makes this a 3-game series. And that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Chase Utley will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Ryan Howard will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. At first is Utley, the pitch. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll match up against the guy they call the Freak, 2-time National League Cy Young Award winner, the right-hander Tim Lincecum. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hamilton, Phillips, and Votto to begin things in the Cincinnati first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Now Lincecum's 1-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it as this one's hit in the air to deep left field. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips. His second home run of the series. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. Joey Votto will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Jay Bruce will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Reds pick up a run on this home run by Brandon Phillips. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Darren Ruff will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Austin Jackson will stand in. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. In the air to center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Cody Ashe will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Todd Frazier will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Zach Cozart will dig in here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
That one's a called strike, back even at 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Brian Pena will get his first shot at it here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. Rollins, the relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Tim Lincecum will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Hamilton is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the 3rd.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Number 19 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground but foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The next 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Jimmy Rollins will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner goes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Jimmy Rollins. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hamilton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ludwig is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Ryan Ludwig makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Gets him to go after the first pitch as this is bounced toward the second baseman Utley. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Johnny Cueto will step in now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, Lincecum gave a little look to the sky as if to say, oh, what was wrong with that?
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he takes ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-1 from Lincecum. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
And that's Lincecum's 1-2 punch right there. The hard fastball followed by that changeup that guys just can't hold back on.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Brandon Phillips will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-1. Darren Ruff will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Darren Ruff.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a foul popped behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitch by Cueto, a bouncing ball for Frazier at third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter,
Austin Jackson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Carlos Ruiz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Line hard to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Cody Ashe will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Cody Ashe.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off the 4th.
Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. There's another pitch right on the black.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Todd Frazier will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this ball will be chopped foul. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2. Zach Cozart would be next. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum as he holds on to Tim Lincecum will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
For the Phillies, catcher Tim Lincecum.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And Lincecum offers it that one and misses, and he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Bruce is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Cueto's pitch, a bouncer headed for Phillips at second base. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 2-1. Zach Cozart will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Brian Pena will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ryan Pena.
And Lincecum will start him with a good changeup for strike one. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Lincecum readies another 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
And you can bet he's muttering to himself heading back to the dugout. He's not alone. These guys have just had a frustrating time of it from beginning to end thus far.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Ryan Howard will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. His 2nd home run of the series. And it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Oof, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starters thrown the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Right fielder number 18.
Darren Ruff will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Pretty lucky here defensively that this winds up only a double.
Center fielder.
You see the leap, maybe a little missed time there as it gets over his head, but fortunately, he's got backup to field this thing and get it in quickly. If that backup's late in getting there, these are the kind of plays you see inside the Parkers on.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Sam LeCure will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 63, Sam LeCure.
Austin Jackson will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Carlos Ruiz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And there he goes toward second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bruce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies get one on the home run by the big fella, Ryan Howard. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Philly. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. Grounded, foul. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Billy Hamilton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1 and 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this ball is lined into right field, and he's got himself his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Joey Votto come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score.
Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Line hard, deep into left. Number 19 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Manny Parra is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Cody Ashe will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Tim Lincecum will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Marlon Byrd is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Number 3, Marlon Byrd.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Number 19 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Hamilton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Runner at first, and the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stride in. But first, we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Chase Utley will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Brad Lincoln will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Brad Lincoln.
Todd Frazier will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Third baseman.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he's set down, one away.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance.